Guys, today I have for you hardest hitting bleed build. This predator setup will annihilate every goddamn mission in Division 2. Just look at this insanity. Bleed effect by itself can take out enemies, and throw in the mix your grenade launcher and that's game over. Super quick, super easy, without breaking a sweat. You will complete missions and you are getting special ammo really quickly back, but as cherry on top of the cake, just look at this reload. We are using Bluescreen exotic LMG and reload is pain in the ass with majority of LMGs. Not in this case. You are quickly reloading your gun and now you can stack your gun really quickly, apply status effect all over the place, spray and pray with this bad boy, get bleeding bullets, oh, not bleeding bullets, man, come on, but bullets which will apply bleed effect on your enemies, and that's absolutely disgusting, because actually your teammates will receive also amplified weapon damage and bleeding bullets. And since we are throwing in the mix wild exotic mask that's completely working on its own, like third skill or third damage source. One is of course your skill, second is your weapon, and third is wild mask. Because legendary enemies don't have any protection whatsoever or resistance against wild mask debuff, and you can apply it on war machines, dogs, drones, you name it. That's the reason why this combination is so painful. Bluescreen by itself can trigger wild mask non-stop, but since you're killing enemies, you are getting also the bleeding or bleed bullets or bullets. We can apply bleed. Jesus, don't trigger me. Look at this. Bam, bam. Easy money. What I want to say with this, simply try this build. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have time or you don't want to grind, then these guys can help you out. They have been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, and now with my promo code RBD you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below or contact the operator, and the rest will be the history. But now let's get back to one of the hardest hitting bleed setups in Division 2 history. And this build could be also one of the best support setups in the game, because demolition specialization will provide your squad with extra 5% weapon damage, and by this time and given moment you already know how ongoing Directive gear set works. If you're gonna kill status affected enemy, boom, you are getting hello ammo. That's amplified damage. I shall say that's amplified 20% weapon damage buff on those bullets which will apply bleed effect, and that's the reason why you can annihilate chungus so quickly. So yeah, in overall, if you will use Coyote Mask in this setup, then it's absolutely game over, because Coyote Mask as well will give your teammate damage, and of course Overwatch talent on chest piece will give your teammates damage. In that way you would provide your squad with stupid amount of damage, but Glass Cannon is the best DPS source for your wild mask as well. So for specialization, demolition specialization in this setup, because when we will lose armor, we will refill our magazine in our current weapon. Also we have the damage buff to our squad, 5% extra weapon damage. Our grenades will apply bleed effect, and of course increased status effect damage, so that will work really well. Well, what I have to say, increased explosive damage, and explosive damage will directly increase your wild mask debuff. So that's the reason why we are using demolition specialization to boost our wild mask even further. And like I said previously, legendary enemies has no place to hide from wild mask debuff. They don't have any resistance whatsoever, so wild mask debuff will sit on their faces for 10 seconds straight, just like your mama on my face. Anyway, For the guns, I'm using AK with preservation, one of the hardest hitting assault rifles in the game, and preservation will give me extra survivability. Just make sure that you are killing enemies with headshot and you will get 20% armor back. For second weapon or main weapon in this one, I'm using Bluescreen exotic LMG. You have to stack it properly. What I love to do with this gun, I'm stacking it on war machines, drones, not really, but on dogs. And afterwards I'm spraying and praying. I'm trying to apply marks on as many enemies as I can, so at the end eventually I will kill one of them and all my marked enemies will receive debuff from Wild Mask. I will trigger Wild Mask with my exotic Bluescreen LMG. For the pistol though, you can use whatever you want. Orbit with perfect finisher, in sync, future perfection is not really needed. Yeah, pistol, we will not use it. So take any pistol you want. Wild Mask, like I said, at this point you know how it works, but Wild Mask also will work really well with glass cannon, because glass cannon will amplify your Wild Mask damage as well. Glass cannon in general will boost your skill damage, weapon damage, status effects, you name it. So that's the reason why we are using this synergy, and I have 2 skill tiers as well, so my healing skills would give me decent heal, and we need that heal for survivability. Sometimes shit has hit the fan and that can save your ass. For example, Fixer Drone will sit on you pretty long time and it can give you decent heals. On top of that, ongoing Directive gear set, like I said, will give you that reload speed, 4 pieces brand set bonus, especially by using backpack will increase bleed damage. Ongoing Directive backpack is increasing bleed damage from 50% to 100%, and in mods slots I'm using protection from elites. If you have 13 protection, 13% protection from elite mods, you will reach 39, almost 40% protection from elites. That's really handy with glass cannon talent. On all pieces I have status effect, and I have 4 ongoing Directive pieces with weapon damage, core attribute, so I would annihilate enemies much quicker. That will work really well with your AK Bluescreen. For the skills I'm using 2 healing skills, Fixer Drone and Chem Launcher. Butcher drops the mic. Stay safe, love you all. Try this build because it's truly worth your time. You will have a lot of fun, and sometimes you can replace, for example, Fixer Drone with Assault Turret. Again, it depends on your preference, just for distraction reasons, or maybe throw a decoy, but those skills will not deal a lot of damage. Yeah, bye.